at HSN on Super Sale. I'm Siobhan, I'm your host today for the next couple of hours, and we are continuing with, in this part of the mayhem, with Victoria Wieck. Victoria, of course, is that Beverly Hills designer who is so beloved by those of us who have been able to hang out with her and shop with her over the years. Her perspective is that of whimsy as well as elegance, and in this case, I think the whimsy is really front and center, because this is the Absolute, which is a world-class diamond simulant, so you really can't tell the difference unless you have gemological equipment. Between that and a deflawless diamond, I'm just gonna keep tilting this, guys. It is a necklace and it is a ring. This ring really isn't meant to be worn on your hand. It is the pendant that is part of this whole look. It's $19.90, that's right, lowest price ever, and it's 2 monthly payments of about $10 a month. In the world of jewelry, I think that a lot of us turn to birthstones, a lot of us turn to charms to express ourselves. There's something that is called a posy ring, that is a ring, like a wedding ring, right? That is on a chain that usually has a sentiment on it. That was very popular between the 15th and 17th centuries. Here we go modern with that posy ring, which is this big, gorgeous stone that is in either the canary, the clear, your look of created pink sapphire, or look of pink sapphire, and then your look of aquamarine. So that is why so many of us have fallen in a mad crush on this ring necklace. Now it appraised, because it is sterling silver, the appraisal came in and it was $92. Today it is not $59, don't leave me, stick around. It is now, I know, work with me because it's hard to believe, $19.90. HSN card holders, this, by the way, is not for, HSN card holders, that could be you. You could apply for it today, very quick, it's an instant approval process. You could get $10 off on this. That would mean your necklace would be $9.90. Holy smokes. There are 10 left in the pink sapphire, aquamarine, 3 dozen, canary 50, and then 200 left in that clear. I'm telling you, when you see these in person, the compliments you're gonna get, maybe this reminds you of the ring you've always wanted. Maybe you realize that that is not happening in the near future, but you still want some pretty bling. It's a very nice way to go. And if you just found out that someone got engaged, okay, there you have it. It's a promise ring. You can really, really work with this in so many different ways, but it's a sweetheart for sure. And that is a wonderful lowest price ever there. Who wouldn't want a canary, the look of a deflawless canary diamond? Do you think you could wear those, Dee, like if you wear a size 4? Can I have one of those back for just a sec? My brain's going there. 435-719.